Today, on Be Something Wonderful, still hasn't manifested the breakthrough you've been looking for. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. It's Sunday morning here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Don't forget, a week from now, a week from today, at 9 a.m. Pacific Coast Standard Time, we're going to have our 10th live event to be broadcast on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. Keep sending your questions to info@besomethingwonderful.com, all the topics that you'd like to talk about. That's happening next week on the membership channel. If you're a member, tune in. If you're not, check it out. There's a link below. Creators, I have a big video today. I want to talk about this session that this client said, Tom, it really is the breakthrough that I've been waiting for. This is a client that she said, I've spent hours in forums asking people, is it possible to manifest this? Or how do I revise that? And what technique works? And what about limiting beliefs? And how do I release limiting beliefs? All of that. Hours in forums and coaches. And we're going to talk about all of this today and more. All beliefs and assumptions, hear this, are limiting. That's the game of life, right? You, as an absolutely limitless, infinite being, forgetting that you are an infinite, limitless being, so that you can remember again who you really are from another infinite perspective, another viewpoint or vantage point, to know yourself, who you really are experientially, as all that is. That's the paradox. Limiting beliefs are only possible, hear this point that we're going to make here, if you are completely and absolutely unlimited. Otherwise, they wouldn't be possible. This is the same argument with the whole idea of feeling unworthy. The feeling of unworthy wouldn't be possible unless you are utterly and completely worthy. That's the paradox. Right? Your innate limitlessness gives rise to the idea of being limited. That's a powerful thought. Let's continue. That's why Neville Goddard said, when you say I am, you are speaking as God. At any word and you have placed a limit on an infinite being. I brought this point up yesterday's video. Right? And one of you are asking, well, why would you limit yourself? That's how you know you're unlimited. It's the same feeling of unworthiness. That's how you know you're utterly worthy. It wouldn't exist unless you were completely limitless and utterly worthy, right? That's the paradox. All beliefs and assumptions are limiting, except this one. And I've talked about this in many videos. I am unlimited, or I am limitless. That's the one belief, one assumption that's absolutely unlimited or limitless. Right? I am source and there is no other. There's no other source of your life experience than I am. There's no other cause. There's no secondary cause, right? That's the pearl of great price that Neville Goddard talks about. That's the kingdom of God that Scripture talks about. That's your I am awareness. All other things are added on to you. Go for that. Sell everything else and buy that pearl, right? That idea that you are source, that there's no other cause of your life experience. That's powerful today. You know, that's why I use that quote from The Chosen, that scene at the pool of Bethesda. You know I love that scene. You don't need this pool, you only need me, as Jesus says to the paralyzed man, as the paralyzed man's talking about all of these other conditions. Just like you talking about, I'm asking this person if I can revise this or if this is possible. Has anyone healed this? Looking for the outside conditions to tell you what's possible, to tell you who you are, to tell you what's possible for your life. It's not out there. It's all a projection from within you. You don't need this pool. You need me. You only need me, Jesus, your I am awareness of being. Right? That's why the only belief that limits you is the assumption that if only I were different than I am, and the conditions or reality were different than they are, I could be the person I desire to be, and have the things I desire to have. Do you hear this? This is the only thing that limits you ever. This belief or assumption that if I only were different than I am now, if conditions or reality were only different than they are right now, I could be the person I desire to be and have the things I desire to have. Right? Like when Jesus healed the centurion's servant. The centurion said to Jesus, "Here I am. I'm not worthy enough to be and have what I desire to have." Right? Remember when he says, "I'm not worthy to have you under my roof, but just say the word and he will be healed. The servant will be healed." Just say the word. It's like you saying, "I'm not worthy enough to have what I desire to have or be who I desire to be." It's that feeling of unworthiness. Remember, that could only be possible if you were completely and utterly worthy. That's the paradox. You're completely and utterly worthy. This is powerful today. Remember, this idea keeps you looking out there for evidence of whether you can be healed or manifest what you want or shift to your desired identity reality, asking others, has anyone ever healed themselves? Has anyone ever revised this? You're looking out there. They don't have the answers. They're just a projection from within you, right? Has anyone healed or manifested? It does nothing for you. It means nothing. Jesus said that in the scene at the pool of Bethesda. That those questions do nothing to you. The answers mean nothing. Wow. We had such a great session yesterday, right? It does nothing for you. It means nothing. Stop asking that question. Has anyone healed this or manifested that or revised that? Is this possible? You're all possibilities. Your projected 3D experience doesn't determine what's possible. You do. Your source. That's why Jesus said when the paralyzed man was looking off at the pool, complaining about the conditions, look at me, Jesus says. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to change. There's nothing to improve or heal other than your assumption, belief, or perception that there is. Hear this. This is so big. We had such a huge session. There's nothing to fix, change, improve, or heal other than your assumption of belief and perception that there is something to fix, heal, and change and improve. Wow. Powerful. Powerful, powerful, powerful. You're always looking for that thing to fix or avoid or change or ignore or improve so you can finally give yourself permission to be worthy, right? And say the word, as the centurion said. Just say the word. I'm not worthy to have you under my roof, but I'm going to accept my fundamental truth that I am worthy. To just say the word to be and have what you desire. You create the limiting beliefs that you're looking for. You put them there. Then say, I found it. I found what's been holding me back. And then you continue to imagine it, but nothing happens. And then you look for another belief. You're putting them all there. Instead of moving and claiming, moving to the fundamental truth, claiming the fundamental truth of your utter worthiness and already being that person that you wish to be. Your imagined end becomes being, your imagined end, although you think your imagined end is about your wish fulfilled, you start focusing on being free of the assumed negative limiting beliefs. That's what your imagined end really is. It's about being free of that assumed negative limiting beliefs and conditions, keeping you from what you desire and your wish fulfilled versus already being that person you desire to be. Do you see it? You believe that you're focused on already being that person you desire to be. You believe you're imagining the fulfillment. You believe you're imagining that end. But it's really about you imagining that there's some limiting beliefs that I need to release before I can have what I want. You're imagining what are the things I got to do to get what I want. Do you see what's happening here? That's big today, right? So that's why the centurion said in Matthew 8:8, Lord, I'm not worthy that you should come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servant, not any, and my servant will be healed. In other words, I don't feel worthy to assume and imagine I'm already that person I desire to be, but I accept the fundamental truth that I am. That's what the centurion's saying. That's why Jesus said in The Chosen, I don't need you to feel anything to do great things when he was going to send his apostles out to do works and wonders, right, and miracles. And one of the apostles goes, well, I don't feel any different. Well, I don't need you to feel anything to do great things. In other words, I don't feel worthy to assume, imagine I'm already that person I desire to be, but I'm going to accept it anyway, the fundamental truth of my worthiness. That's what the centurion was saying here, right? Let's go, get up, pick up your mat and walk. That's what Jesus was saying. Just say the word in The Chosen. Get up, go, pick up your mat and walk. Just say the word, right? Accept that fundamental truth. So the only limiting belief you need to let go of is the assumption that you have to dig up and find hidden limiting beliefs to fix, improve, and change and heal yourself before you're worthy and can accept what you want, before you're worthy and give yourself permission to have what you want. That's the only limiting belief you need to let go of and stop holding on to, right? That you need to dig something up or find something that's hidden or unconscious that's keeping you from everything you want, that you need to improve it. The 3D you identity, remember, is not broken, right? None of your identities are broken. It's simply one version of all that you are. You're not here to fix or change any of those versions of you, but rather to choose which version or through which infinite personality and identity do you want to experience all that you are now. You're not here to erase any of them, fix any of them, heal any of them. They're all part of the limitations that you're taking on to know yourself as completely limitless and unlimited. That's big. All of your 3D experiences, the trials and triumphs, the joy and pain, the drama and trauma, is all part of the 3D package, right? The experience of limitation so you can remember that you're utterly limitless. That's powerful. So you're not here to fix or resolve all that. It's not broken. Reality's not broken. You're not broken. It's all part of the 3D world package to know yourself experientially as that one source or all that is. It's all that attention on trying to fix, heal, and change the 3D world you that keeps you from experiencing, hear this, in knowing yourself experientially as the real, infinite, limitless, utterly worthy you. Wow. That's powerful. It's that attention on trying to fix, heal, and do something with all that 3D world you that keeps you from experiencing who you really are. That's what we mean by it still hasn't manifested, the breakthrough that you've been praying for. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, the Be Something Wonderful Ambassadors, at facebook.com/group/Be Something Wonderful, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, for joining us on TikTok at Be Something Wonderful, and for being part of the membership channel. We just last night released a huge video on the membership channel that you guys are really liking. I love it. And next week we have a live stream on the membership channel, so more content coming. If you're a member, join us. If you're a member, watch that video that we dropped last night. It's powerful. And also join us for the live stream. If you're not, check it out. There's a link below. Creators, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom with the Be Something Wonderful studios here in Las Vegas. Until next time, we'll see you soon.